welcome back to another episode of The Wonder and the Blunder. Well, it's been so long. Well, don't blame me. Well, the games were such where there were breaks in between. There were 2 weeks of international break due to this World Cup and all this stuff. Finally, we are back, and today we are going to cover Game Week 30 and Game Week 31. Let's go. Boom. So let's move on to the Wonder of the Week. Well, this is for Game Week 30, and Game Week 30's Wonder of the Week is definitely Leeds United. Well, I think it's been so long, you might have forgotten that Game Week 30 you only had 4 games being played. In that 4 games, this Leeds versus Wolves game was so good. In fact, both teams were equally sharing up goals at the early stage. The score was 2-3 to Leeds. So Wolves scored 2 goals, Johnny and also Trincao. But then Leeds United, new manager finally, Ayling, Rodrigo and Harrison got their goals, and Leeds played very well in that game. We all know that Leeds is also an attacking team, an attacking side, and the way they played that game was so good. In fact, we was thinking this is the comeback of Leeds United. So my Wonder of the Week for this game is definitely Leeds United. So talking about the Wonder of the Week, we also have to talk about the Blunder of the Week. Well, the Blunder of the Week for this game week is not really a blunder, because in fact when a team wins, the other team loses, right? So I'm going to give this to our almighty West Ham United. Well, West Ham is in a bit of a dip of form. They lost to Spurs in this particular game week 3-1. Alright, so 2 goals from Son, I believe, and Harry Kane got a triple hat-trick assist. So I believe I think the blunder of the week for Game Week 30 is definitely to West Ham United. West Ham is looking a little bit slow now. I cannot blame them completely. This is because they are still in the Europa League. They are fighting. At least they have something to fight for, unlike Manchester United. So for that reason, I do respect West Ham as a team. Alright, so let's move on to Game Week 31. So in Game Week 31, it just ended yesterday where Everton and Burnley faced off each other. So this game week has been very interesting. Alright, it has been quite good. And let's move to the Wonder of the Week first. I believe, the Wonder of the Week this week goes to Patrick Vieira's Crystal Palace. What a beautiful game they played. They actually Patrick Vieira just read out what Mikel Arteta is doing, and they outplayed Arsenal in every single way. And yet, in the second half, Arsenal had all the chances, because when Crystal Palace was leading 2-0 in the first half, second half, obviously they're going to sit back deep, and Arsenal did not take their chances. Smith Rowe missing a couple, Saka missing a couple. So yeah, so and then there was a penalty. Wilfried Zaha scored the penalty and made it 3-0 to Crystal Palace. Who would have thought, right? Now, the Blunder of the Week. The Blunder of the Week. This is hard, man, because I have no choice but to give it to Chelsea, the Blues. Who would have thought, right? The top 4 race is just getting opened up now, right? With Chelsea losing to Brentford 4-1 in Stamford Bridge. Did you expect that? The first goal was a superb goal by Rudiger. Thankfully, I have him in my Fantasy Premier League. So, yep. So, Rudiger scored first. And right after that, I don't know what went wrong. They lost 4-1 to Brentford. And this loss to Arsenal and Chelsea the other day, we thought it might have opened up the top 4 race, but guess what? Manchester United still dropped points. They still couldn't win against Leicester, and they're still there. But Tottenham is back. Tottenham Hotspur is now in 4th place, but Arsenal still have a game in hand. But anything could happen. Alright, so I'll see you all in the next episode of Wonder and Blunder. Until the next time, do subscribe to Football.tv. It's been a long time. I'll be back very soon for another live watch along. Boom.